Preface. In a remote corner of Italy, nestled in the picturesque landscape of Siena, there existed a small town that held within it a multitude of secrets. Whispers danced through the cobblestone streets, carrying with them tales of an Etruscan witch king named Sigan, a grand high priest and sorcerer of great power and influence. Sigan, an androgynous immortal and native of the ancient city of Merlo, had long been considered a figure of both fascination and fear. Deeply rooted in the practices of the old religion, Sigan possessed an unwavering loyalty to its teachings. He was renowned as the greatest sorcerer to have ever graced the lands, his magic capable of transforming day into night, shifting tides, and even playing a role in the construction of the very town he called home. Legends whispered that his incantations had breathed life into the stones that formed the walls of Merlo, imbuing them with an otherworldly energy, and that he even established the Sigan culture that inhabited the north coast of Peru. Yet, it was not solely his prowess in the arcane arts that set Sigan apart. He was known for his adherence to an unconventional story, one that challenged the common narratives of the world. To him, Israel was not merely a geographical location or a nation, it was a symbol, tapestry woven from the threads of ancient religious beliefs. With each passing day, his story grew more intricate and enigmatic, painting a dark and sinister picture that called into question the very foundation of the three prominent religions that millions of ignorant souls held dear. Sigan's story began with the acronym Israel, which he knew symbolized the divine trinity of the goddess Isis, the sun god Ra, and the powerful patriarchal god El. In his all-knowing eyes, these ancient deities had united, forming a web of influence that reached beyond the realms of mortal comprehension. He saw modern-day Israel as nothing more than a tool employed to deceive and maintain control over nations. For Sigan, the Quran and the Bible were not sacred texts, but elaborate scripts designed to perpetuate conflict and enable perpetual warfare under the guise of religion. He insisted that the very word gospel were derived from the victories won in the name of Rome, intertwining war and faith into a sinister dance of manipulation. This first-hand knowledge led him to see that the world itself was nothing more than a colossal chessboard, with nations serving as mere pawns under the spell of subtle manipulation. As Sigan delved further into the very mysteries of the ancient orders to which he once belonged, he unearthed links to secret societies and hidden symbols that had woven themselves into the fabric of history. The infamous hat known as the Pileus, worn by the deity Mithras, took on a dark significance. It had been adopted by the Illuminati, becoming a focal point of their intentions to dismantle all royal orders and eradicate the Imperial race. To Sigan, it symbolized pure genocide, an affront to his own heritage and an attack on the very essence of humanity itself. His alleged proofs extended even to the shores of America, where the Statue of Liberty stood tall as a beacon of freedom. Sigan claimed that it was nothing more than a mockery, a sculpture commissioned by supporters of the French Revolution and a blatant representation of the Illuminati's influential reach. The all-seeing iron pyramid adorning the $1 bill served to solidify his case, revealing the secretive agenda of the enigmatic New World Order. In his relentless pursuit of truth, Sigan unraveled further enigmas and debunked established narratives. He fervently proclaimed that the famed Temple of Solomon, believed to be located within the boundaries of modern-day Israel, was nothing more than a distraction. And as for the Wailing Wall, revered sight for many, Sigan argued that it too was a Roman construction, meant to deceive those who approached it with the utmost reverence. In his eyes, people unknowingly kissed the ass of the Roman Empire every time they pressed their lips against the seemingly sacred stones. Sigan's theories extended even into the realm of genetics, as he postulated that different races should remain separate in order to preserve their unique qualities. He passionately expressed concern over the dilution of the Japanese imperial race by the recent flood of black immigrants, seeing it as a nefarious plot orchestrated by the Illuminati to destroy the heritage of the Turanians. His views on selective interbreeding, though controversial and often criticized, were rooted in his unwavering belief in the survival of his own Mediterranean nations, or Medo-Asian people. This was in respect to the Orange race. However, as Sigan delved ever deeper into the labyrinthine web of his occult mystery schools, he found himself burdened by the weight of his knowledge. Though he yearned to share his discoveries with the world, to expose the hidden forces manipulating humanity, he also feared the consequences of unveiling such dangerous information. He questioned whether his pursuit of truth would ultimately lead to salvation or damnation. What would happen if his knowledge fell into the wrong hands? Would they be distorted, causing further chaos and division? Or would his revelations ignite a reawakening, challenging established norms and unveiling the true nature of the world? As time wore on, the echoes of Sigan's stories reached the ears of the ruling powers of old, and the king of the land at that time ordered his execution. Aware that all he possessed, all the secrets and knowledge that consumed his being, would perish with him, Sigan crafted a key capable of unlocking the secret to eternal life. Rumors spread that he cursed the New World Order, modernization, vowing to return one day and raze it to the ground. Though Sigan's journey was shrouded in secrecy, his burning desire for knowledge compelled him to seek the light hidden within the shadows. As he grappled with his own beliefs and the potential consequences they may bring, only time would reveal the true impact of his extraordinary knowledge. It was, in essence, a battle against time and evil, a fight to preserve his body, the body of knowledge that is the ancient architecture of the old world itself, a legacy that had regrettably been demolished in the wake of the new world they call progress. We call it garbage, cheap modern crap, unsophistication, involution, and going backwards. And so, the tale of Sigan, the enigmatic Etruscan sorcerer of Merlot, faded into the annals of history, leaving behind lingering questions and a legacy that defied conventional understanding. The quest for truth, once set in motion, takes on a life of its own, with the power to shape destinies and challenge realities. Perhaps one day, the echoes of Sigan's stories will be rediscovered, sparking a new generation of curiosity and awakening the collective consciousness to the hidden forces that shape our world.